involve Savant.
Yep, I guess we'll just take the ones that somebody else doesn't have.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I'm sure that Sokan and the gang are rapidly trying to
Unless
figure things
they
out.
took those streams and they're doing them. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we will find out.
And there's the lovely Ace Wolf from the extremely fun to watch hockey community.
Fat Shamer wants a shout out for Obama.
If the President Obama were watching this stream right now, I'd certainly be giving him a shout out. I mean, why not?
I'm sure he
Oh yeah.
is. I'm confident President Obama is.
Love him or hate him, he is fucking president. You would give him a shout out too.
And we are underway with Trigger
Yes,
Warning
I'm
versus
sure-
Butthole Pirates.
Yeah, I'm sure the First Family appreciates the shout outs that they get from Trigger Warning and the Butthole Pirates. As, these are two solid teams that are out here playing. We've just started this game. This is round 5 of 7. And we are still the number one watched Super Bowl stream. Okay, great.
Just checking that.
Oh yeah.
And here we go with Ace Wolf. Slap Wife comes out, plays that one, gets it over. Hamy's gonna have himself a goal kick. Over to Eden.
People are looking for chicken. I have not seen chicken. I saw him in here earlier, but.
Off
And
the
Ace
top.
Wolf, oh, that one rattles off the bar. And back to Slapwife. So, yes, Ace Wolf, we've seen him plenty of times in hockey, guys, do these kinds of things. And, you know, he's good in the nets. He can skate forward, too. But seems to have transferred his skills well to Super Bowl. Certainly Trigger Warning has.
Suprapug over to White Power. Slap Wife
Yep,
again
and
with
they're
it.
going to put one back to the keeper. Which I see people do all the time in soccer, or world football, if you will. But I've seen that come back and bite people enough in today's games that I don't know if it's...
Seems like more of a way to slow the game down and get your bearings.
Yeah, and you set up your offense from the back, and yeah, it's a reset. But, I mean, we've seen a couple of innocuous-looking passes just kind of go right past the netminders, so that's not how it's drawn up on the board.
That is a good point. This is a trigger warning game, and every time we have seen them, a team has scored on their own goal. History shows
That's
we will
true.
see
The
it
numbers
this
do
game.
not lie. I want to save there. White Power in front. And that one will bounce all the way back to Slapwife. Yes, ZFZ, a storied institution of gaming themselves for 15 years, they said. That's a long time.
No, in esports, that is a long time.
We have players that haven't even been as alive as long as these gaming
Oh,
organizations.
don't mention that.
Trying to make us all feel old.
Well, if that doesn't do it, I'm sure there are other things that will. Here we go.
Back in my day, we had Surge.
Ooh, Surge.
Think about it. Next year, in the United States, 15 years old in most states, you can get your learner's permit. It means kids in the year 2000 will be driving cars. Kids born in the year 2000.
True
Oh, wow.
Next year.
millennials.
Next year, yeah. There
Now
you go.
you're talking about Surge, the Mountain Dew-like drink from years past.
Indeed.
I think you can still get that in like Norway or something. We need to check with our Norwegian viewers. But,
if they can
like
help us
one
out.
of the weird places on the other side of the world that isn't America has it, but America doesn't.
Well, if
Not
Norway
that
can
Norway's
get it,
any weirder
anyone
than
can
anywhere
get
else that isn't America, but so far no score here in this battle between Trigger Warning and the Butthole Pirates. Pirates going to field this as Tubby to Eden. Finds Leo. Shot safe. And again, some big goaltending. Hammy's going to take this. The moon's over my hammy. If you've ever eaten at the...
At Denny's, yeah.
Yeah, the fine breakfast establishment like Denny's, yeah.
It's the step up from the Waffle House.
Ooh, I don't know if it's a step up, man.
It's kind of a...
Both are storied institutions, to be sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with the hash browns that they have at the Waffle House. And then, of course, there's IHOP as well. You enter that into the equation, I mean...
Some of my best memories I've had with friends are actually happen to be at an IHOP.
And that's why they're still in business.
You take advantage of those places that are open until 3 a.m.
Yeah, although I think Denny's is probably the only one I've actually had sex in the bathrooms. I'm not sure. I don't know. IHOP gets pretty crunk too. And here's one volleyed all the way back to Slap Life.
Pretty slow so far in this first 7 minutes.
Yeah, slow enough that we're talking about the mating rituals of U.S. fast food breakfast joints. But now we're kind of getting into the mode where we can, the end is in sight, guys. We're in round 5. There are 7 rounds today. We've been, hopefully the other stream guys, we were hoping to speak to them in between streams, but hopefully they're doing okay. And Eden is doing okay with that shot. The first one on the board. And the Butthole Pirates strike first. R.
Arr.
'Cause that's what pirates say.
Mm-hmm. So we really
I'll leave
need...
it to the imagination of the viewer what a butthole pirate would say.
Well, Orvella might know.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him.
And Trigger Warning
And
comes back
Fat
with one of their
Shamer,
own.
Wow. We didn't have time to recover from that goal. And it is evened up here. As Trigger Warning, a great team. And they are showing that they are no slouches.
Score has been reset. We're all tied up. Eden with the ball. Takes a shot, batted away by a rape whistle. As they tend to do.
Yeah, I think as we start to see people become more comfortable with the mechanics of curving the shots, you know, curve the bull. That's right, he was in that, yes.
For about 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's probably tried to forget he was in that, but yeah. But they are starting to really curve the bullet in this game. And you can see how that is one of those things that could really add another layer of depth to how the shots are done.
Yeah, it really, start thinking about that movie, now I start thinking Matrix. No, I'm telling you.
Ace Buff with the ball.
You won't have to dodge bullets.
Yep, or curve them. $11.24, and definitely some dodging and curving going on here, and this one is going to curve all the way out of the vicinity, so they will set up for the goal kick here and start again. Stolen by Eden. As got room here, and he goes for the bounce shot, and it bounces just a little bit high. Leotech, though, on his own rebound, shoots and scores.
But he'll take the lead.
Just taking advantage of a good opportunity there. As he saw room to strike and did. 2-1. And the Butthole Pirates take the lead once again. Eden stopping to say something, I thought. I saw the little dots over his head. The thought bubble.
Could have just been a misclick and
Oh, and rape whistle with the one-timer in the box. And so this game is starting to open up a little bit, guys. 2-2.
it's just a
Your
1-2,
scoreline.
1-2. Just one after another.
Wow. So, yes, so far the first half of this game has been a wild one. And so now we will go into the second segment of the game, which luckily it's all just one big 20-minute period. So easy enough to keep up with.
At least for the viewers at home.
Let's hope so, Miffy. And yes, thanks for staying with us, y'all. I'm Winners with the One, and with Meffy bringing you the camera work here. Dr. Killinger, of course, might be in here to bring
still
pro
alive.
player commentary. And thanks so much, guys, because, yeah, if I was having to do this myself today, there'd just be no way.
Always here to help out. Except for
Greatly
tomorrow.
appreciate it. And I'm
I
sure
won't be
appreciated
here
by our viewers at home. Yeah, well, that's okay, because they're going to bring in a whole team of people to do it tomorrow.
Hey,
So
and there we go
Leotech-
again. That's Leotech's second.
Yes.
And the Buttholes take the lead again. Up by one. Let's see if Trigger can repeat their magic by scoring
Yes.
immediately
How
after.
about these Butthole Pirates, guys? So here's Ace Wolf now.
I think it's Ace Wolf on the team just holding everyone together. It's his magic.
Well, he knows, much like Casey Tron, that friendship is magic.
Indeed, yes. Casey Tron said it, it must be true.
Ace Wolf
Yeah,
in
so we
front.
thank you for watching this instead of League of Legends today. Here's Tubby. Oh, he gets sandwiched, though. That's going to stop that pretty quick, and so it will go all the way back to Eden here. And they will, again, just kind of taking their time and trying to set up some offense, waiting on everybody to fall into position here. Slapwife, in the meantime, will go ahead and grab this and send it back out. Fat Shamer over to Sis Privilege. Sis Privilege is going to send a pass that is quickly caught up to by Fat Shamer. Rape Whistle now. Sis Privilege. Rape Whistle in front. Fat Shamer now. Looking for white power, excuse me, whip power. White power. Either. It's fine.
In front of his own net.
Yep, he's going to have to
Pass
get out
out
of
to
there quickly,
Tubby.
and does.
Over to Ace Wolf.
And they've got, oh, nice across the pitch passing here. As Tubby, now this one is
Leo
in front.
Tech in front.
And Leo, oh, ho, ho, ho.
Big
And
save.
there's a nice use of the dash to get across to make the save. So yes, we're starting to see some very high level play as we get into the closing rounds of this evening's Suprapug Cup. And Leo Tech again.
There's
And
a hat
look, even
trick.
does oh yeah, he a little showmanship on the side there as he slides along the course of the back. It makes it 4-2. The Butthole Pirates looking very strong. As strong as you would expect Butthole Pirates to look. But this trigger warning team, we've watched them play very, very well all afternoon long. So they do have 6.5 minutes here to do something. Actually, closer to 7. Seconds don't really matter when you're a team of the caliber of trigger warning. But here's Hammy. And they almost tried to trick him with the bounce there. He stayed with it and played that all the way through. And now we'll go back to Slapwife on the other end. Suprapug. Pass across. Swipe power. Fat Shamer. And Hammy's going to take this. And he's going to go ahead and just bounce one way down. Slapwife will take it to Fat Shamer in the middle. Suprapug. Blocked shot. So we'll go all the way back down again to Slapwife. 6 minutes left. And they're just doing some high-speed movement to try to rotate their offense into play here. Slapwife will go ahead and stop that one that was coming in. And right now the Butthole Pirates are just happy to send anything back that they send at them.
Anything to bleed time from the clock. They've got a comfortable 2-point lead.
Yeah, it's eating up time. It's eating up time. So we'll see how this goes.
Indeed we will.
Ace Wolf again with it.
As we watched the last game, that was definitely a comeback from behind. So, you never know.
Every second matters.
It certainly does, yes. And in a 20-minute game, there are, let's see, if I do the math, 20 seconds. That's what, 120,000 seconds?
Yeah,
Limited amount of time.
Wow.
100, it would be, yeah.
Blocked by Suprapug.
Well, there you have it, folks. A real you can hang your hat on.
20 minutes, 60 seconds in a minute, so it's 1,200 seconds.
Yeah, and I'll take that as a statistic talking point there, yeah.
IBM coming out with their
at.
legit math skills happening here.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to do something, man. Because I'm not sure the stats I was looking at earlier are entirely accurate. Either that or I'm reading them wrong. It could very well be the latter. But the way things go today, I don't think so. 3:56 left to play. And it is still a 4-2 scoreline as the Butthole Pirates with a surprising lead right now. I would say surprising over Trigger Warning.
Yeah, they definitely are keeping them on their toes. From a defense perspective, they just swarm on any blue player that gets near their goal.
And this one launched stratospherically, and we'll come back down out of bounds. Almost.
That would have been impressive.
Oh, if that goes in, oh man.
Hear the cries already.
Hot power now. This one will go all the way back to the keeper. And again.
Nice block.
Chance for Fat Shamer, and the pass across to Ray Whistle. This will go back down, and Slapwife will take it. 2.5 minutes left. Clock ticking down. Stolen, Eden with it. It's got Tubby, and room to work here as he draws him in and gives Leotech some room. And there's the shot off the bar.
trying to
This will go all
increase
back-
their lead
go
now
way
at this
back to
point.
Hammy.
2 minutes left to go. Trigger warning needs to get their act in shape.
Yeah, but you know, we pointed out earlier. I mean, when you're pushing up on offense like this, it does. It's a good way to take time off the clock if you got the lead. So yes, it's almost better than just sending everybody back to the box and playing completely defensive-mindedly. Because otherwise, then they get chances like this, but they do come back to stop that. And so now trigger warning will have to regroup. And yeah, there's another minute off the clock. 120
Beautiful
left.
four-man conversion there on, I think it was Suprapug with the ball in front of the goal, and they just swarmed him. Kept hitting him with the little blasters.
Yep, knocked him unconscious. And here's another high floater. And a high bouncer. And still up in the air. And now out. Under a minute left to play. And it is looking pretty good for the Butthole Pirates here as we go into the closing moments of this round 5. 2 more rounds to go, and then we'll have our lineup settled, presumably.